What is good, young people? It is your man, your host extraordinaire, B2B, Barrett, the beautiful, your host extraordinaire of the show. Before we get into the entertainment recklessness, which I always deliver, I just want to stop and talk to you about a moment I had on Saturday that just really changed my world. Like, there are only a few moments in your life that you are blessed with that really have lasting impact for how you will be for the rest of your days on this planet until you go see Jesus. I really believe that. And Saturday, I had this moment. I may not have had this moment since like 1991 when I slow grinded with my 6th grade girlfriend to BBB's Something in Your Eyes. It was like, changing, like the first time, you slow, okay, she was my girlfriend at the time. It lasted about 3 days. She used to sniff markers, whatever. It worked for me at the time. She had a nice jump. You know how I am. And it was one of these types of moments that will stick with you forever. Many of you know, I am a fan, especially in today's economy, of Arizona iced tea. How, with all the financial difficulties we are going through, can Arizona still afford to sell their cans of juice and liquid refreshment for 99 cents? Is astounding to me. I love it. I support them. My favorite brand was always the Arnold Palmer Half and Half. Oh man, ever since I tasted it, it was just music to my palate. It just made me feel good all day. On Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen, I found out that Arizona has new flavors. The half iced tea, half tropical punch, or half mango will change your life. You can't find these everywhere. I had to go deep into the narrow regions of West Oak Lane to find these on accident, on a humbug, trying to get a regular half and half. Tropicola, good kind of taste. These are so good. Let me tell you something, people. Are they as good as Chinese lemonade? I'm not sure. Listen, these are empty. You know how sometimes I come on the show and I'll be drinking stuff in this food? These are already gone. I drunk these 2 days ago. I got 6 of them. They're gone. They were gone within a half an hour. I drank both. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. If you want to change your life, if you need a moment that you will remember for the rest of your days, please go to your neighborhood hoodlum store and pick you up a half and half tropical or half mango. I am not sure which one is the best, but they are both fantabulous. I just had to say that. I'm telling you, my life was forever changed. 1991, Something in Your Eyes told me, slow grind, Juilliard Master Middle School gym, Arizona iced tea, and the Spanish version, con jugos populares. Oh, so good. Alright, on to the recklessness. Initially, when people were talking about this 50 and Rick Ross beat, they weren't really into it. I knew that there could be something there, and they've already delivered. They've delivered. People who don't care for it, they think it's boring. When people of a certain stature in hip-hop beef, it brings excitement to hip-hop that wasn't there before. I was bored with hip-hop. I really was. I was bored. Nothing was happening. Songs coming out. It's all the same. They've given life to the entire genre, even if it lasts for 2 more days or 2 weeks. It's a beautiful thing. Listen, I think 50 is perfect for this role. He loves this role. And I think that Rick Ross, my 2008 Rapper of the Year, being in more video cameos than any other person, has what it takes to battle. I don't care who wins or who loses. It doesn't matter to me. The fact is, they are entertaining. 50's already going. This50.com is crazy. Got the pictures of Rick Ross's first baby mother on there. He got an interview with her. He had taken her shopping. He's going hard. And now he's going to force Rick Ross to go hard. And if they really go hard, there's a lot of things that can come from this that are good for all of us. Those of you who are against this beef and don't really want to see it, think it's, monotonous. It's not monotonous. Eventually, if this gets big enough, other people will get pulled into it. It's just going to happen. And somehow, someway, if this beef can lead to somebody on Rick Ross's side making a mistake of calling out Eminem, it would be worth it. I don't care if Rick does it himself. Somebody could make that mistake. It's not far-fetched. They could pull Eminem out of semi-retirement and he could go on the charge. And you know, he's built for this. You know, 50's built for this. I think Rick Ross is built for this. I think Fat Joe will jump in soon enough. This could be entertaining. Don't want anybody to get hurt physically. Emotionally, I don't care. Are your feelings hurt? Yeah, whatever. As long as nobody gets hurt, this is what I'm looking for. Thank you both 50 and Rick Ross for giving something for us to be excited about, really. And I would also like to thank VH1 for this Ray J show. It's just going to be awesome. Like Flavor of Love, you really can never get into it so much because it's like it's still Flavor Flav. Ray J is going to give me just what I need. The girls are already acting crazy. It's Ray J. This is never going to work long term for anything from this, but it is entertaining. Real Chance of Love, I Love New York. I didn't care for any of them. I do very much enjoy For the Love of Ray J. Listen, if I didn't have cable, I would get this show to watch it because it's going to be that entertaining. And I think I'm going to get together. It's like the beginning of February, a couple weeks ago. Maybe I might. I'll keep it to myself. I got some things popping for you. I got some things coming, but VH1, I'm very happy with that show. And I would like to suggest your next show. On the Rock of Love bus with Bret Michaels, he has not found somebody to be with like 3 straight years. This is ridiculous. They've got an actual current and past Speedy stars. Speedy equal, for those of you who will recognize that. I think we have now decided as a society that people who are in the Speedy genre of entertainment can be on national television, whether it be cable or a broadcast. I think it is time to have a reality show based on the stars of Speedy. What if there was a show and somebody can make this not even give me money? Take a Herb, a Nerd, a L7, somebody who has never been with anybody, just a true geek of all geeks. Put him on a reality show to fall in love with 14 Speedy stars. They can't have sex with him at all, and I bet you even in that environment, with them being so secluded from anybody else, one of those Speedy stars will fall in love with that Herb, and that would be an exciting show. And put like his own money, so you either fall in love and get $150,000 or something, just to make sure that they in it to win it. That's entertaining. Both Brittany and Natasha are former and current Speedy stars. Why not just go for it? I think it's time we go for it. I love the Arizonas, but this is also something I want to bring to your attention that really, really moved my soul this past week. Big fan of the Dream. Big fan. Talented brother. Hell, looks just like me. We're both chubby as hell. And I want to give him kudos from Barty Beautiful on the Show for allegedly dating Christina Milian. It is always warming to my soul when a chubby brother makes good with his life. I enjoy it very much. And I want to just say kudos to you for pulling this off some way, somehow. Now, speaking to everybody else in the world, both men and women, there is a lesson to be learned from, what's his name? Damn, the Dream. Lesson to be learned. Always go after the person you know in your heart and your soul have no business seeing naked. You must shoot for the stars at all times. You never know what life is going to give you. You must try to be with the best because if you are playing the game, you could win. But if you're not playing the game, you have no chance of winning at all. The game, look at Dream. Christina Milian. He, in normal situations, would have no business ever seeing her in her nuditudinal glory. He doesn't. You wouldn't think so, and I don't think so. But he still went for it. And that's what I want everybody to do. Do not just assume that you can only be with somebody who ain't cute. Listen, if you are in love, that's great. But if you are in love with somebody and you turn over when you see them at night and go, damn, how'd I pull out the hell off? That's where you want to be in life. That's where I've been in life. That's where you want to be in life. That's where the Dream is right now. So shout out to you, everybody else out there. Go for who you know you shouldn't be with. Even if you strike out 9 out of 10 times, that one time will be worth it. I guarantee you. Listen, there's going to be a lucky guy that ends up with Jessica Simpson. Believe me. There is a unattractive man in Texas or Oklahoma somewhere who's going to wait around while she's getting a little thick and chunky, and I think she look good. That's just me. Brothers love Jessica Simpson. She's nice and thickums, but in a world that's getting on her side when people didn't really respect her before, somebody's going to come up with something special. Messing around with Jessica Simpson, that's just what I think you guys should really, really pay attention. Shoot for the stars. I had the unfortunate pleasure of being forced to watch Super Bowl, even though Eagles on planes, so what. I do want to give a shout out to Jennifer Hudson, who did a fantabulous job of singing the national anthem. I would like to congratulate her for replacing Whitney Houston's version from like the 1991 Super Bowl with the all-time greatest national anthem at Super Bowl. She'll go down in history. She's down number one. With all the things she's gone through and everything like that and the way the country is, number one. We love you. We are praying for you forever. You are good with me for life. I respect what you did and you're going in the right direction. I don't know if Kelly Rowland is going in the right direction. I have no idea. This week she decided to break it off with Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's dad, in terms of him being her manager. He wasn't doing a lot for her. I understand that. And it's not the relationship between Kelly and Matthew that needs to be maintained over time. He wasn't doing nothing for you, move on. I hear rumblings that you have issues with Beyonce, Kelly, and that's not good for you long term. 15, 20 years from now, when Beyonce decides I'm going to do a Destiny Child tour, when she's in that next phase of her career, when she's like in her 40s, like 43, 44, you want to make sure you get that call to be on that tour. That tour's gonna make a lot of money. A lot of money. Celine Dion and them are getting paid buku money. Gladys Knight is killing in Vegas. You want some of that money. Michelle's going on tour. She'll get her percentage. And if you ain't acting right, they will call LaToya and ask her to be on tour. And won't nobody care. That's your money. Make sure that you are around for what really should be yours. And the diva video, people keep asking my opinion. I don't get it. I don't know what the point is. I love the song. The video doesn't match. She's being too creative. Diva Warehouse doesn't match for me, but it's not. It's for y'all. It's for somebody else. It doesn't matter what I think. But most importantly, I'd like to give a last final shout out to my good friend, Michael Phelps, aka Sir Smoke-A-Lot. Listen, if I was under that type of pressure to have to win 8 medals, when you smoke the sweet Sheba, who am I to judge? Toka, baby, Toka.